Hi guys, Todd here again with TW Home Show. Welcome back to my channel. I got another quick video here to show you how to use the Switchbot in a most unique way for a remote control. Say you can you have a way to open a device like a gate or a garage door with your remote control, works just fine, and you want to use it in a more remote way instead of hitting a physical button or walking up to the gate with a physical remote control. We want to do it even if we're away from our house. And if you see right here behind me, I've got the eWElink hooked up to my remote control, soldered into that gate button. I got the gate on one side on one button and the garage door on the other button, and it's hooked up to the eWElink. If you'd like to see that video, I've got a video how to hook up eWElink to your garage door motor and make your garage door smart through the eWElink and connecting it to your Alexa devices. And this was working just fine until a little while ago we had our gate motor replaced with a brand new unit and a new module, and now you really have to be right up on it for that remote control clicker to work to open the gate. It used to work right from inside here, which was convenient. I could plug in the eWElink, I had access to power, but now I want to use a Switchbot, mount it right on top of the remote control unit, IR remote, or RF remote, whatever it is, and I'm going to mount it right up here next to my cameras, underneath the house eave, right there, so it's protected, it's not going to get rained on, and that Switchbot is just going to activate it with its little automatic robotic arm, and it's going to press the button when I want it to. So we're going to mount it up there after we connect our Switchbot to it and aim it towards the gate, and from here it should work. Alright, now I've got a couple of Switchbots that I haven't used, or I used them and now I don't use them anymore for that application, but I've got one here already hooked up to the Switchbot Smart app. And guys, if you haven't seen the Switchbot video I made, I'll leave the link up above here, so watch that video. It'll show you the entire setup process, because we're not going to go through that in this video. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to try to attach it to this clicker for my remote gate control, and I won't have to have it wired. I still have the wire soldered in here on the back that I was using for the eWElink that had to be plugged into power. So now we're not going to use any power. It's just going to be battery operated right here with a Switchbot attached right here, and it's going to be able to remotely control through our Alexa devices. I can operate it by voice or through the app anywhere around the world. If I need to open the gate for somebody, a delivery driver or something like that, and I'm going to mount it underneath my roof eave drop there out on the corner so it doesn't get rained on. It'll be protected by the weather, and we'll have good clearance and distance there for it to operate the gate. It's going to be cool. Let's try it out. Let's get the sensor attached first. So I've got some double-sided, really strong adhesive sticky tape here. I'll leave the links to all these products below in the description below. So just cut me a piece and put it on the back here. Alright guys, what I did was I took the controller apart, and there's the little electronic button there, and I put a piece of adhesive double-sided tape there without taking the backing off, so it's nice and slick to press on the top side of that button there underneath the regular physical buttons. And I did have these little double-sided cable anchors. I cut the clip off of it and put it on top with a double-sided tape there on top of the button, so that's going to give it a little bit more leverage on that button with a slower or shorter travel distance. So I'm going to see if that works here. Reattach the buttons in there, screw the cover back on. I believe this will work a little bit better for us. And now if I stick the Switchbot here, let's see if it works properly. Amazon, turn on gate control. See if that light flashes. It worked. Did you see the light flash? I'll do it one more time. Amazon, turn on gate control. Watch it. It's activating the button. So let's stick this on here. Unpeel the double-sided tape backing. There. Centered above the button. And I'm just going to apply pressure and hold it there till that tape is nice and firm on there. The only drawback I see to doing this is you'll probably have to dismount the Switchbot to pull out the battery cover to replace the battery every once in a while. But that battery lasts a good, I'd say, a year or two. So I think you'd be good doing this method. Okay, now it's stuck pretty good. Let's make sure it's not going to detach when we tell it. Amazon, turn on gate control. It's working, so let's get this mounted up underneath the roof there. And you know what I might do too is put a nylon zip tie around here just to hold that firm, since it's going to be outside exposed to different temperatures, so that doesn't release from the double-sided tape there. Stay tuned. All right guys, I have wrapped this up in a Ziploc baggie, taped it up, and it's ready to roll. It's weatherproof now. I'm going to have to set it out there closer underneath that gate sensor on that little short post out there, and it'll be really close with getting Wi-Fi. I'll also show you here while I've got you in the garage part. I did connect or plug in Switchbot gateway right here on my tool wall, plugged in right there. So I've got strong signal out here because it's only one garage car away from here. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to take this bundle that we created and attach it with the sun visor clip right down there. I don't know if you can see that. It's attached right underneath here, so it won't get a lot of the weather, but it will be wrapped anyway. So let's just try this out. Now I got to rename this thing to gate as well. So Echo, turn on gate control. Works, guys. Now I can activate this while I'm watching it on the Alexa show inside or something. When I see somebody show up at the door or at the gate, if I'm waiting for my Uber Eats or pizza, and I can come out here and catch them before they mistakenly give it to my neighbors because we share this gate. Sometimes they do that. It's aggravating. All right, guys, one more thing we got to do to make this really streamlined. We're going to go into our Amazon Alexa skills here. We're going to go to, from the home screen, we're going to hit the more button at the bottom right corner. Hit your more button, select routines, and then hit the plus button to add a routine, and that's in the top right corner. Press plus. In a routine name, we're going to say gate opener is going to be the name, and hit next at the top right corner. And when this happens, hit the plus sign next there. When this happens, we're going to say a voice command. So we're going to say open gate. There's already a routine with that. Let's see, I've already created an open gate routine, so let's just go into that. Here it is, open gate. We're going to select that, and I'm going to show you how I set it up. Routine name, I'm going to give that same name I was going to do before. Gate opener, next, and then when you say, that's when you say something, you're going to say open gate, and then next, and then add action. We're going to remove that action there because that's old. Hit the minus, add action, hit the plus sign, and we want it to do a smart device control. So hit smart home, hit all devices, and then we're going to search for, remember, gate control, we named it. There it is, gate control, select that. That's actually our Switchbot right there. We want it to power on once, so hit next. That's our routine right there enabled, so it'll work now. What you want to do is just hit the back button there because we're all done. Routine updated successfully, so we're all done. We got our routine name. All right, we've got our routine set up, and now we're going to just demonstrate it here with our camera out there. Remember, we put our Switchbot device with the remote control for the gate right underneath that sensor there on that short post. And this is a live feed, so we'll try it out now. Amazon, open gate. It's working, guys. There is a slight delay with this camera. Most cameras, there's a slight delay, but we see we've got our gate opener working, no wires, doesn't have to be plugged in. It's all battery operated, and that battery will last for a year or two, depending on how many times you use it. But when I'm sitting inside watching a TV show, waiting for my pizza to come now, I'll be having my eyes focused on this camera here. When I see the car pull up there, all I gotta do is say, Amazon, open gate. And then you'll see, I'll be able to let any delivery truck driver in just with a voice command anywhere inside my house, from my smartphone, anywhere. If I'm out in an RV or something like that, I can control the front gate for deliveries or anybody to have access to my house. Guys, thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos, and I'll see you on the next one.